What is up, guys? Welcome back. Sorry for the brief pause, not uploading. I have some responsibilities regarding college. It's almost done, so bear with me. I'll be uploading much more frequently once the college stuff is taken care of. Anyways, we have Supreme Straight here, and the difference between the players is a bit too much. 41 and 35 are the top two players on the Southern team, and on the Western team, I guess, and Eastern team, top two players are 53 and 44. That is a bit too much of a difference, obviously, but they are against each other. I imagine Shocks and Raghna going to be going up against each other, and Baguette and X Factor Live going to be going up against each other. So those are waters. Those top four players are playing water. Obviously, you have strong water. You are going to win the game. We already have movement on mid. Pow is there first. Believify and Taste Great are right behind him. This is going to be a strong. This is going to be a strong stand here on the mid lane. Laying rank 29. These guys get their ranks pretty quick, and I can't imagine X Factor is already 44. He was lower rank before the reset. What is going on here? And the reset happens and he's 44. What is what? He is quite fast. Let's see what LSR is doing here. Okay, classic metal storage. No energy storage though, but he is getting these energy converters. Not sure who is gonna be. Okay, Milk Dragon is gonna be the aircraft player. Just reduce the sound a little bit. LSR is going to be the techer. And there we go. There we see the energy storage. And Milk Dragon's going to be the air player, supplying them with transporters. And Raghna has been allowed to get out to the seaside. He's actually overflowing everything. How on earth is that possible? He's making windmills everywhere. He even has like 2 construction turrets to help him out here. What is the range of these? That is some good range. Getting a construction ship. So he's been allowed to do this by Shocks. Shocks obviously not attacking yet. I'm not sure what he's doing. Should have put pressure immediately right off the bat. And X Factor late to putting pressure as well. We do have a harpoon here and a couple of dolphins. This could get things sorted out, but yeah, these dolphins just don't move. But still, X Factor did not. Oh no. Oh, barely misses it. That was very lucky from Fatal Baguette that plane does not have that good line of sight and did catch it. Sorry about that. Got a bit of a sore throat. Anyways, that was pretty lucky from Fatal Baguette. That fighter does not catch him, and he takes control of this island pretty easily. Although X Factor trying to continue pressuring, but it is a bit too late. Already has this position ready. Same goes for Raghna. Should have just decided to go for it a bit earlier. Milk Dragon, I think some shurikens. Those are going to be easily dealt with. Raghna already has some anti-air. The shurikens won't do much. And what is this? Error 429. The air player for the Eastern team has this island for himself. At least for the time being. Leavify, quite a lot of damage sustained on his commander. We need this jammer to go up. Leavify can help with his commander, but yeah, he's not getting enough energy. And look at all these Janus from Ling. He knows what's up. He knows that is a pretty good unit. X Factor moving in with the commander. This could be serious. He knows that Fatal Baguette moved his commander up to the island, so he's moving here with his commander. Try and deal a decisive blow to this water production of Fatal Baguette, and then just go invade his island. I think that is a pretty good idea. Having your commander here is very threatening, and now with the radar we see there are quite a few units here. he will be up again, so he is still producing units. A lot of dolphins. I think, yeah, just a lot of dolphins will do the job here properly. And Philip Baguette is just going to be left with an island, since X Factor can just move in with the commander to his coast. No, we're just checking. We're just checking to see what type of units we have. We have one destroyer. I think X Factor is going to take this without a problem. That is 23 dolphins, and it is only 7 for Fatal Baguette. So it's going to be 15. Oh no, we already have breakthrough from Ling. So Levi did lose his commander, and that is actually a catastrophic loss as he loses the most of his base. And look, we still have... Well, Tastes Great is on their team. They're just trying to prevent further damage, but just look, Levi only has a lab right now. Commander's right there. No metal taken out from the wreckage, but still we do not have mid-presence at all. Will we have something from Pamabama? He has to build this vehicle factory and Happiness as well. But I think this was just a 2v2 loss. We didn't have vehicles for the bottom side, and look, obviously vehicles, if you have a good mix, Tastes Great and Levi only had bots, and Ling had vehicles, and Pao had vehicles as well, but he does have a bot lab in the back, and that was a very good mix. Look at all these pawns waiting from Renew, just waiting to be sent. And look, yeah, they're gonna be taking this side close to the water, and there won't be a lot of units contesting that. Obviously just aggravators, but they're pretty slow, so anything could happen. I don't think it's a good idea to crash this pawn wave into the defenses. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, anyways it can help. It's gonna help more than it is gonna do bad for the northern team. And Tastes Great actually loses his commander, does not degun at all. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but yeah, that is the forward defense of Tastes Great, of the brown player, going down. They're actually in quite a dire situation at the moment. So Ling and Pao do have complete control over the side. They should get these metal extractors up as soon as possible, and possibly even try and go for these commander wreckages, like we see Ling doing right now. And these Janus are actually so good, but they're being just pushed back by the blitzes. Oh man, look at that damage. These Janus are so good against stacked up units, and especially against blitzes. They just one-shot them. And let's see how it is going. X Factor, yeah, just taking over the island, destroying Fatal Baguette's position immediately without a problem. And now he's getting a coastal base of his own. Fatal Baguette forced to be... He lost the commander? Yeah, he did lose the commander. He tried... Oh yeah, he probably... Yeah, that's probably what happened. Tried to transport it. Tried transporting it, and it got destroyed by the nettle, by the entire turret. And we still have units going through from Ling. Oh, we do actually have some... Oh, we hear bombers. That is just one bomber, actually. It's not going to do a lot of damage. Raghna getting his commander back, and he actually got pushed back from the coast by Shocks. Very good, very decisive by Shocks, and Shocks is now moving his commander up to the island. He will find no trouble dealing with these two light laser turrets. Power Plug getting his advanced fusion reactor. A minute and 10 seconds left. That is 12 minutes. That's actually pretty good. That is really fast. Now let's check LSR. How is LSR doing? He's just getting his first fusion reactor up. Oh, okay. The Viking helmet gets wait. Fierce Viking helmet. Oh, okay. 5,600,000, right? So you can try and... Oh, you can't actually recycle it. Okay. But yeah, a Fierce Viking helmet. Damn. I didn't know that was an item or like a unit. That's pretty cool. Okay, no radar. X Factor is blind right now. Well, I guess he isn't, because Commander has radar range of 700. But yeah, these units are not getting microed, and X Factor is in a problem here. Oh wait, what? the bomber's just gonna get destroyed by this nettle. And there we go. And X Factor is still safe, but he cannot push, cannot proceed. Although he does have pretty good control. Gonna get T2 shipyard. Let's see Raghna. What is Raghna up to? Getting an advanced geothermal. Check I'll check Firepluck actually. He already has his advanced fusion reactor at 12 minutes 30 seconds, and he has he's getting a bot lab too. Thought he was gonna get a gantry that it looked more like that. Doing well with the converters, just exactly how much he needs. Not sure what happened with his tier 2 constructor. Maybe he gave it away. Could be. Yeah, shared one unit to renew. Probably gave it to renew. Make some more converters. Don't know if that's guess it is necessary. 2,500. He does have more to deal with, and just deconstructs the lab. Easy. Just produces a constructor and gets the full metal back. 2,900. Very good use of the lab and the build power he has at hand. And we have pushed X Factor Live back. He will not remain on this shoreline anymore. And good for him that he good course of action that he actually went T2 shipyard. He didn't overcommit onto holding this or getting ground units, getting amphibious units. He just stuck to naval units, which is in the end good because they chased him away from the shoreline, and he will be able to do more with those cruise missile ships. He's making a lot of Dragon Slayers though. He could do some longbows. Although there is not much on this side to do. But he has won the sea, which is pretty important. And there we see a gantry from Firepluck. Probably going to do Marauders. He won his sea. He won his lane. So we'll probably see Marauders going through that anytime now. We have another an advanced fusion reactor being finished for LSR, and another one starting. That is not gonna say greedy, but yeah, he's quite a bit slower than Firepluck. And obviously Firepluck going for these Marauders. Has a lot of metal left. Not sure just how. He did finish the gantry. Even got a chainsaw. Well, in any case, he's gonna be fast on Marauders, like 16, 17 minutes. And we have bombers from Error 429. And right now, Pow is getting pushed back. Pow and Ling are getting hard pushed back, but Litchi is going to be helping them with these hounds. And Pow is going to lose his base, actually, and loses a forward vehicle plan, forward advanced bot lab. This is a problem. We should have helped frontline a bit earlier. But in either case, that is quite a few bombers. 15 bombers from Error. Could get some stuff done, but he doesn't have scouts. Didn't scout anything here. He is going to hit build power, which is good. And he could destroy that. Nice. Very good. Pretty good from Error. 15 bombers still. 15 bombers left. We do have a couple fighters, but oh man, LSR is in trouble. Do we see it? Yes, we do. Definitely see it. We're gonna do a flyby. Wait. Okay. Good. That is a good command. And that chainsaw got constructed very quickly. But LSR, well, no. T1 bombers are clearly not enough. LSR loses build power, but fusion's taking more damage. But yeah, the advanced fusion is not gonna go down easily to T1 bombers. So LSR will lose his build power, but he's not gonna lose his advanced fusion or the regular fusion reactor. And like I said, there we see Marauders from Firepluck. That was pretty quick. 10 Marauders prepared, but just look at this. We are ready for that Marauder assault at these 17 minutes, 18 minutes. We do have Jammer Tower, and we have T2 metal extractors, well, advanced metal extractors, and you have T2 bot lab. not producing anything, so we are sitting on a lot of resources. Let's see what Shox is doing. Shox is doing some. Oh, okay. A couple of hundred fighters, which is pretty fine. Let's keep this secured. Raghna is trying to do a shipyard. He does have a lot. Yeah, he's just getting a construction ship. Imagine he's gonna do a T2 immediately. Yeah, he's immediately just recycling the T1. He's probably gonna start T2, though it's a bit far from the coast. Could do it. Yeah, there we go. Raghna actually doing good. Shox forgot a bit about. Oh man. So Marauders finally go out. They did not have trouble clearing up these welders and the rest of the units, so Fatal Baguette is kind of in a big problem. You do not expect so many Marauders. Obviously Marauders very fast, decent damage, decent range. And that is actually not 600 range. I swear to God that's not 600 range. That is more like 400 or something. This is 300 range, right? This is 300 range for the commander. And this is not 600 range, like for sure. This is like something less. Just the UI tooltip I don't think is correct. And LSR actually gonna lose everything. Milk Dragon trying to approach with his commander, but I think it is a bit too late. These Marauders equipped with anti-air as well. Very easy to deal with these shurikens. And LSR goes bye-bye. That is done from him. I think this is game at this point. Like, no way they can do anything. His commander, yeah, you're gonna degun that, but that is just not enough. You've lost 2 players, pretty much. So what you definitely have to have is sea access on this map. Like, if you're Fatal Baguette, you just gotta try and wiggle your way out. You just gotta fight sea. You gotta present a threat on the sea side. Otherwise, your opponent is just gonna focus on doing other things, like attacking the rest of your team if you're not present on the sea. Or if your sea is lost, this can easily happen, which is like a Marauder push, a hover tank push, anything like that, you know, amphibious units, and you should be expecting this and be prepared for it on your shore. And Fatal Baguette obviously wasn't, so this is what happens. His teammate completely loses his base, and that was the Techer teammate. We have an aircraft player left right now, so we don't have a serious Techer. And let's see what Fireblock is doing here. Recycled as gantry. Moving up, doing more advanced fusion reactors. And he can actually keep going Marauders, but he just chose to go more economy. Not sure why. If that was me, I'd just go more Marauders. But, yeah, they just don't have anything to... If he kept producing Marauders, that would have been like... He would have sent like 20 more Marauders. And this base is done, this base is done. That would be a forfeit, honestly. But like now, he is kind of giving them a chance, I guess. Or not. Just look at all these submarines. Oh, man. None of these ships can deal with the submarines. And Dave, Shox, you underestimated Raghna a little bit. You did not keep that shore in check. And this is kind of what you get for that. He is going to lose everything, pretty much. He's going to lose everything to these T2 submarines. These submarines are actually 1,000 metal, and they have less range than the T1 submarine. They shoot faster, do a bit more damage, I guess, and are pretty fast, 81 speed. But yeah, I don't know. They're not valued at 950, like for sure. 350 damage. Rapid armor piercing torpedoes. Okay, maybe armor piercing. But look at that, yeah. Shox just lost everything because of one wrong move, and that is not paying attention, not pushing, not getting anything done. And just look at that, yeah. That is over. We do have Puffin torpedo gunship. Oh, okay. So these guys actually shoot underwater units, and that is a homing torpedo launcher. 342 damage. It's pretty good. Didn't know those are for that. Okay. And that's actually pretty good. But yeah, Raghna still gonna be hard winning this, honestly. Just has paladins to work with right now. Doesn't have metal though. Let's check what the rest is up to. Okay, Firepluck doing what he does best, and that is bombers. Getting a couple T2 bombers, and look at this. We just changed the positioning of everything. X Factor Live, just look at this. Look at this production. Getting submarines. Anti-nuke. Should get like a flagship, no? I mean, he won't have a lot of impact on this side, but actually he will. Flagship actually has like what, 2400 range, so might get a lot of things done with this flagship, yeah. And look at that, we have push happening from Litchi, Ling, and Renew. These guys cannot do anything. They've lost their they lost Leavify, their side player here, and he's trying to come back, but just not enough. We have some torpedo bombers from. How much damage does that torpedo bomber actually do? Burst 1500. That is a lot from just one single burst. And these paladins don't have a way to deal, but there is some dragon slayers on the way to deal with these anglers. So Raghna is ready. Saw this coming. And just look at that attack. Yeah, these guys are about to lose their second player on the front line. And yeah, just look at the amount of units. We even have anti-air on the field, so these shurikens won't do much. This is pretty much a good game. Let's look at that. A line of paladins coming out. Shocks, there's nothing he can do about this. And just look at this attack. Firepluck finally moving his bombers. He's got like 15, 16 bombers, 17 bombers. Oh, we do see fighters, but those are his team's fighters. He's just moving. Yeah, this geothermal is not worth it. Yeah, that is pretty much worth it. We don't have scouts though. From Firepluck, they are pretty close together. So yeah, Firepluck, that was not good. Like that was just horrible positioning of these bombers. They were all stacked up in one place, and this chainsaw actually does have splash damage. So like 7 or 8 of them fell at once. This bombing could have been done way better, but I guess he got what he came for. That is the gantry and all these factories. But let's just look at this. Purple, Ling, Litchi, and who was it? Renew. Very good push. Completely destroying both of their front laners. And yeah, even Shocks going down. The forfeit comes through. And that is it from the game. Very well played. Firepluck was actually way faster than LSR. And LSR could not react to these Marauders. So got pretty much destroyed. Raghna played very well and caught Shocks off guard. He did not invest enough attention onto his laner Raghna. He should not have underestimated him. And yeah, that was pretty much the game. Well played to both sides, but yeah, obviously East side getting that win. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm gonna look to upload much more frequently. And yeah, as always, have a good one. I'll see you.